Right, welcome back to Tomb Raider 2013 mod. Now, if you remember that I ended up leaving one place that was pretty nice at a nice beachside, and when I did leave the beach side place, I'll say exactly what it's called in a few minutes when this is loaded up, because we moved in a new area that had a couple of bits and pieces that was to be grabbed hold of. Now, what I mean by that I end up grabbing a salvage crate that would have given you the remaining piece of the shotgun. Because, yeah, remember, we had two bits of part of the shotgun, which is a pump action shotgun was the name. And we had two people around this area. There was one that fell down here, if you remember. One fell down it, right on the floor, right down there. And one guy that doesn't involve him, because he was dead earlier. Well, few years I would have thought, maybe, in this game. But nobody knows. But yeah, there was a guy that was standing behind here, behind this thing. And I alerted someone. And like I said, that there was a bit where I meant to show you what the gun looks like, and I'm going to show you it again because I have shown it to you before. But also remember that I had this door open. I don't know why it shut itself, but I'm going to open it anyway by tapping the square X. Obviously the game's obviously thought of something to make me think I'm going to allow you to do it all again, but you shouldn't need to, because the game just saves it automatically for you. So yeah, we ended up in this place that is going to be on the right hand side of the screen for you to see. That it was called RESEARCH, whatever that spells, with BASE as well, because we did leave the place that was Shipwreck Beach. That's where we left, and gone all the way in this area. Once again, it was RESEARCH, BASE, whatever that place is called exactly. But also, once again, once you look on the right side again, that there is a couple of things that you may have seen before on the last recording, as well as see that there is some sort of things that has to be dealt with in this area, which was basically on the right hand side. You'll find the name of it, as well as below that it will say 46%, because we've completed a bit of it, as well as you had to do some stuff which involves grabbing one camp, which is where we are at the moment, that we have already found. Next one down, as we're going from the right hand side of the screen going downwards beside it, that there is also one document at the moment, but there is going to be three of those. They are involved in books. You're looking for books for those, so you have to find two extra ones, which will be your nice capable hands of mine. And of course, so we have got two relics to grab hold of, but we've already got one, so we'll be able to find one more, don't worry. And you're looking for a very nice box. So relics are always in boxes, okay. Also, you have got the next one down, which is to do with finding 3 GPS caches. but we've also already got 2 of those so far. But also, like I said before, that we only have to find 1 more before someone will say something. But I'm going to keep that very quiet because you've heard of it loads and loads and loads of times. So you'll find out in a little while because we're going to get to it. We'll find it. All right. Don't you worry about that. Right. Okay. Also, the next one down, which is treasure maps, which is only one of those, which basically allows you to grab hold of all the things that has been picked up in the map itself of the area that we're in. Okay, as you can see, some patches that are dark little patches, they mean that you've grabbed hold of them. Okay, but if you ever find a map or complete a tomb in any area like this that has some things that hasn't been found and you've got no idea where they are, then you got choice between finding a treasure map to bring some bits and pieces up, which will, when you do pick up the map, it'll bring the items up, but only some of them, but they will also be grey colour, very grey colour. You still can see it where it's hiding, but also you'll have to press the A or X to select it when you've got your cursor, which is L3, to move the circle over the object that is in grey. But also, another way of finding it, instead of collecting treasure maps, you can complete a tomb, which basically, when you do a tomb, you'll grab 1250 XP, as well as you'll grab a choice between having a pistol part with some of the objects that you might struggle to find, like the documents or the GPS caches or the relics in any different area of the locations I've already been in, and you'll be able to have a chance of getting some items to turn grey to be found. But also, when you do another tomb, it will give you still 1250 XP, and also it'll give you 200 salvage with some of the items. Okay, so some tombs will give you some salvage with 1250 XP, and one of them will allow you to grab 1250 and a pistol part, as well as the items that you're trying to find and you've got freaking no idea where they are. So there's 3 different ways of trying to, well, those are the only 2 ways of finding objects that you're not too sure whereabouts they are. Like I said, choices were to pick up a treasure map when it pops up on any map of the locations you're in, as well as completing the tomb, and some of the objects will pop up. Okay, next one down is the final one, which is to do with a challenge, which is basically to do with shooting some stars off, and there is 5 of those, but we've already done 2, so 2 of them are already done, and so that's what we've got to do next of all. All right, so next is that you could go and grab some shotgun shells in boxes if you want them, which I am up to full set of those, and some of those boxes can be in different colours. Now what I mean by that is that you'll find brown boxes, which is going to involve a rifle, set of bullets that you might want to grab hold of, or you might find some light blue ones to do with a pistol. Alright, for you to have some bullets to go back into your gun. Alright, but also, as you can see on the right hand side, there's a white patch, as well as on the right top side corner of my screen there, that it has a number 37 written on it. For you to say, 37 bullets you can use. But yes, so the number in the middle is always the bullets you can use, of how many bullets you've grabbed hold of. Alright, because usually you'll have a number 50 if you haven't used your pistol, and the number 50 will stay there until you fire a fair few bullets. As you can see now, that on the right side of the screen with the number 50 that I said about in the middle, that the white patch of a line that's bending downwards, as well as pointing towards the left side of it, there's also some grey bits as well. Now the grey bits, means that some bullets have been used, and some of the white patches are saying there's a fair few bullets still left in the gun to be fired. So I should have about 10 or 9 bullets to fire, even though I've got 37 bullets to use whenever you want. So that's what that middle patch is for, to let you know how many bullets you might want to use, as well as how long you want to use them for and whatever. Right, also, while we're here in the camp, we are going to go straight through this, and also on the middle bit of the screen now, that the shotgun that I said about, that I picked up on my last recording, with the final piece that you can pick up to make yourself have the whole set of the guns. Well, the whole set of the 3 parts of the shotgun, because you're supposed to get 2 sets of 3 parts of the shotgun. Alright, which you have now got, because previously we would have had, can't remember from the top of my head what the first shotgun was, but when you did grab the first set of 3 before you end up grabbing some more, the gun would have said pump action shotgun. But this shotgun now, as you picked up your final set of 3, which will go straight into salvage, to show you what it looks like and what is the proper name for it. But also, as you can see at the bottom in the middle of the screen somewhere, that you can find all sorts of things in here, which I'm confirming to you that, as you can see, that there's a shape of a bow. If you can look from the middle where I was at the shotgun, like this one right here, if you can see a little line that's going over the shape of it, of the shotgun. And if I move towards the left and you look on the left, as you're looking at the shotgun, I've moved a little line over the bow this time. And so we've already got the bow. Alright, and my controller's just died. Give us a second or so, because I've got a controller right beside me, so I can just do just that. Piece of cake. So, we have got the bow up to 20%, as you can see. That is up to 20%, but that's not a problem. And also the shotgun is up to 45%. Also, we have got a rifle gun that has been done previously, and also the rifle is mainly up to 46% at the moment, and the pistol is up to 50%. And last of all, which is the axe, that is up to 100%, so you don't have to do spending no salvage whatsoever. Alright, and last of all is the outfits you can choose to make lower wear. Alright, right, so let's go into the shotgun now, which is now changed over into something else this time, but also on the left hand side this time, that you'll find a number that will be 5,451. The name of the gun now, for the shotgun, it's not pump action shotgun now, it is combat shotgun. There you go, combat shotgun. And also below there, of the name of it, it will say complete, which is every single one you can grab hold of. Every single item of the shotgun itself. Even though you can see at the bottom now that there is a number with some items that has got ticks on and some hasn't. So, with a shotgun, there are 9 items you can select out of all the ones that has got ticks on them to say that I've been selecting them, because if you've been selecting them, they'll go ticks on them, as well as the ones that hasn't got ticks on, as you can see that some haven't got it, which means I haven't selected it. So it's the same sort of thing for you to do. You can select them or not. Alright, but also what I'm going to do is go to the boat by pressing L1, which is what you can do, or you can just press B or circle to allow it to go straight out to whichever one you want to use. A bit more quicker than pushing L1 or R1, whichever one you want to use. It's up to you. And also the boat, which is called COMPETION. Boat, whatever that bloody spells. And also it has got 10 objects in the bottom and the middle screen that you can see here. And also with the next one, but before I do that, the bow name has got complete on it, so you don't have to deal with any of that. And also with the rifle, it has got 11 pieces on there, once again on the left hand side of the name of it, which is COMMANDO rifle, and below that will be complete, which has got all the items there for you to select whatever you want, and also the pistol as well, which is MAGNUM pistol, whatever that is exactly the name for it, as well as it will say complete as well. So you got 10 items to pay for whatever you want, and do whatever you want. So, right, so first of all, as you can see for the pistol, it's got some ticks on it, and some of the objects that doesn't have absolutely no ticks on them. But I will try and remember them and go through them for you. Right, so we'll start with the pistol. The first one on the left hand side in the middle of on the corner, which allows you to do something with your gun, which allows you to use another button instead of R2, which is basically fire. With every kind of weapon you've got, including the bow itself, so you just push the R2 in it. Okay, and also with this gun that's on the first side, the left side for you, for me to let you know that you can push the R1, and what it will do is a special thing, which is basically going to do 3 bangs at once. So when you push the R1, you're going to get that kind of thing with the gun itself, for you to push R1 with the bullets that will come out your gun. No, it's not. I'm not on about the middle bit in the middle of the screen again on the right hand side that I said about the number in the middle, about 37 on it for the pistol. It doesn't take any of that off you. It just takes the white patch around of the number. Okay, so like I said, with the white patch, it goes one way. And when you're firing it, the white patch will turn grey. So the white bits, some white bits will go off, and those white bits will come off, and the grey bits will go round it. Because what it will do is exactly the same thing as what I said before. That the white patches is saying how many bullets you've got in the gun waiting to be used, and the grey bits are saying how many bullets you've used already. So when you're pushing the R1, you're firing 3 bullets, the white patch will take 3 away to allow you to see, oh, I've only got 4 left. It depends on when you want to use your gun, exactly, kind of thing. That's what that's for. But that is 400 salvage for that. You won't be able to see it because it's on the right hand side. It will say complete because I've used it. Alright, so that's for 400. Next of all, which is allows you to have a cylinder, which is the bit that's underneath the gun on the right hand side in the middle of the screen. It's a little patch for the bullets to go into, and that was 200 salvage for that, which is basically allows you to have, because if you haven't been using any salvage for this pistol for the bullets to go into your gun, you'll have 8 bullets, which is basically the white patch will show you 8 little lines going across on the right hand side when you hold the L2 button in, which is what I've been doing. Alright, with all the guns I've had, been showing you what they look like in bits and pieces on it. And don't worry about that, I think it's on the left hand side of the screen there. So that's for 200. For you to use 10 more bullets instead of 8, so you've got 18 bullets to use. Alright, next one along, which is makes your white patch go even more further around the gun, which allows you to have 12 more bullets than the 8. So you got 8 to start off with, and you pay for this one for 10, so you got 18. Next one, which allows you to have 30 bullets. So there you go, you got 30 bullets to use. Alright, so like I said, 18 for this one, and of course 28, as well as the 10 that goes over the 18 I just said, to make another 10, which will be 28, and as well as another 2 that's on the right hand side where it says 12 on there. So you got 30 bullets to fire to make the patch go round, but that is 250. Alright, as far as I can remember. Also this one right here, which is basically for 200 salvage. On the right hand side that you can see, there's a green patch saying you can pay for that, but if it turns a different colour, then it either means you haven't got enough, which would be like a red colour. Alright, but also I'll get to another bit in a minute, because damage is basically for the force for the bullets to hurt people with. It's the same thing if you tap yourself in the chest a little bit, it doesn't hurt. And so when you pay for this with 200, this one will come unlocked, which is, this is what I was going to say about another colour, because it's gone grey on the right hand side, you might see. It's because it's locked, which means you're going to have to involve paying for 200 for this thing first of all. Alright, and once again once you pay for 200, that grey bit on the right hand side of the screen that you can see for 250, that will go green when you have paid for that one. And also when you do pay for this one for 250 as well, this one will be green, but it is for 400 salvage. Okay, so be aware what you do with that, but same sort of thing. The bullets will be a lot more powerful to shoot people with, or kill them or freaking hurt them a lot more. Alright, so the bullets will hurt people a lot more, even much more. Alright, if you decide to pay for 200 and 250 and 400, which basically involves you paying for $850, which is fair enough to me, I would say. Also, I have paid for this one, which is for the reload time for your bullets to go back in. So it's basically the white patch. When you see it go all the way down, but when you do see the white patch, it's got a few little patches left, and you think, oh, I want that white patch to go up there as fast as possible. So when you pay for this one, the white patch will speed up quick, really quick, especially if you've got loads of people and they're going to try and kill you. Alright, right, also this thing is gone out of my mind of saying how much it was for, but I am pretty sure it would be 300. I'm pretty sure that is, but I'm going to check it in a minute. But we'll move on first while I'm doing one thing after the other. Right, this is also for 300, which is basically rate of fire, which is basically similar to with the demonstration what I'm going to do with my hands. Alright, but also it doesn't involve that the L2, doesn't involve the R2 with the R1 button. Alright, it just involves the R2 button. Okay, because the first one I read out, that was for 400 salvage, that is just for your most important R1 button to fire 3 bullets at once. Alright, so you don't have to worry about a great deal of that. Okay, and also that this one is basically when you're pushing the R2 button in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, so what that means basically is that I'm going to use my hands for this, right? So if you're pushing the R2 in and out, in and out, in and out, without paying for this, you're going to get that kind of thing. All right, but when you do pay for 350, you're going to get like that kind of thing. All right, but it's not as awkward, as well as not a bit of a more chance of wasting bullets than a specific thing from a thing that I'm going to mention in a little while. But also I reckon this one is for 300. Alright, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I should know, because I've been saying it for a lot of times, so I'm sorry about that. But also I did say before that this one was been paid a while ago, so I can't remember exactly how much that was, but I reckon it was for 250 for that, which is allows Lara to hold the gun a bit more better than she ever can. Alright, next of all, which is the last one, which is basically a scope that is worth 350, as you can may see on the right hand side there. So what this will do is allows you to use the down D-pad button, but you're going to have to push the down D-pad button 2 times for the scope to go on, and basically it is worth for 350. But what it will do, all right, so if you pay for 350 and you push the D-pad down 2 times, what the pistol will do when you're pushing the R2 in out just once every single time, you're going to get that. when you keep pushing that R2 in and out, in and out, in and out. But also, it is quite handy for when you got 4 or 5 people somewhere that's quite close to you and they're not even looking at you, and you think, I can get away with that, I can get away with that, without letting anybody else know that I've killed someone. So it is quite helpful for you to have quite a gun without letting nobody else know. But still, if you haven't paid for 350 and you've got 4 or 5 people in front of you, but they're also facing backwards, and you're pushing the R1 in, the R2 in, and you're pushing it in and out, you're going to get... I'm thinking, who's shooting? Oi, how dare you kill my people? I'm going to kill you next. Yeah, so that's what that's going to do, that little scope there. Alright, next of all, we're also going to go for the rifle, which I'll push L2 in. L1, sorry. Right, also, I'm going to move back to the opposite way round before I do anything else with that. Right, okay, so the first one that is on the left hand side in the middle of the screen again, once again. Now, this is for free. It doesn't involve you paying for no salvage whatsoever. It's for free, which you can grab hold of, which is a grenade launcher. Alright, which will do a fantastic job for you to blow people to pieces. Alright, so you got good possibility for grabbing that for free. Alright, which allows you to fire 3 bombs out. Alright, but also if you want more than that, you might want to pay for 500 for some more. I can't remember how many it can fire out, but I'll find out sooner or later when I decide to pay for it. But yeah, you could probably have about 7 of those, something like that, if you wanted it. But that is 500 salvage, by the way. As you can see on the right hand side, it's 500. So be very, very careful with that. But it's up to you. Also, this one has been paid for. As you can see, a tick there for the bullets. Now, I do have something for this. And that is for 225 for that. 225. Which is basically allows the white patch of the gun to allow it to have some more bullets to be used out of the gun, which is 15 more bullets than what you can fire. So I reckon you can fire about 45. But if you do pay for this one for 225, you've got 15 more, which is probably looking at about 60 bullets to come out for that, if you want it. Alright, also you have the next one, which is damage, which is the same sort of thing with the bullets for the pistol I said about. More you pay for, more powerful the bullets are going to hurt people. Alright, but also this one's for 350 right there. But also, once again, once you have paid for this one will come active to be green for you to pay for 400, if you have got 400, by the way. So as long as you got 400, that is absolutely pretty good, I'd say. Also, you have got this one that's been paid off, which was, of course, 300 salvage for you to pay for. And also, what this will do is allows the gun to be a bit more steady. And what I mean by that is that when Lars firing it, especially when you're holding the R2 button and the axe is not really bang on hitting what you're aiming at, Because when the Lars firing it, when you're holding R2 and the gun's shaking all over the place, and you're thinking, why is the actually pointing this way and that way and that way instead of staying over just on the right bit where you're aiming at? So you want to pay for that thing that was 300. So it's quite handy if you want it. But also, this one would have been locked if you haven't paid for this one. Okay, so you have to pay for that first one. But also this one's been paid for, which is 350 as well, if you want it. Alright. So if you want the gun to be a bit more accurate, then pay for this one. Also this one's been paid for, which is for reload, for the bullets to go back into the gun a bit more quicker, as I said before, for the pistol. But also this one is for 300 salvage as well. So if you want that, that's fine. Also this is for the fire rate again, but also I'm going to do a bit of a better demonstration for this instead of the pistol that I did earlier. Right, so this is for 250, which is basically for the bullets to come out even flicking faster. Right, so if you want to be careful with your bullets, because trust me, these sort of rifle guns, they fire a load of bullets out bloody once. You'll be wasting a fair load of them. So if you want to be easy with the bullets, just push the R2 in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out several other times, so you can waste just a few little ones, not as many. Because if you're pushing that R2 button in and you haven't paid that 250 yet, your bullets are going to go. They're going to go like that when you're pushing that R2 just well in the button. But also when you do pay for 250 and you do exactly the same thing by accident, or you just want to play freaking aggressive, then that's fine with me. Because trust me, it'll go flicking like that. It'll go flicking crazy. So just be very careful. But still, you can pay for 250, but you can also still push the R2 button in and out, in and out, in and out, just a couple of times, so you don't have to waste so much. All right, next one along, which is 250 as well, which is a scope, which is basically the axis where Lars aiming at, which basically allows you to push the R3 nozzle in, because also it is for your camera as well. So when you're holding the L2, use the R3 nozzle to get the axis to go pushed in, for the axis to be bang on where Lars aiming at. Alright, that's 250, so it's not a problem. But also, this gun has a scope also, which is exactly the same thing. Okay, so when you have paid for the rate of fire for the bullets to go like that, you can choose to pay 500 salvage for the bullets to be pushed in and out, in and out, in and out. Well, get the bullets to do exactly like that. But also, if you did pay for 500, which is probably the best idea, so you can just get the bullets to go like that, instead of really flicking loud as hell. But it is risky to pay for 500 salvage, because if you got 500 salvage, even though I've got 5,451, but it's up to you. So it's a pretty good choice to do that though. Alright, right, also you have got 9 of the bits of the gun, of the shotgun now, which has got a couple of things been ticked off. And so you have got the first one on the left hand side there that's been ticked off, which was absolutely a flicking good choice for me to do. But if you haven't got no idea what it does, then you keep all hands with me. Right, first, it was 400 salvage for that. For you to do a flicking good job of getting your accuracy, or another way of saying it, for the bullets of the shotgun to be absolutely spot on, to do a chance to get someone that is about 20 centimeters away from you. So if someone's about 10 centimeters away and you haven't paid for 400, you should be able to kill someone. Because if you're standing somewhere and someone's 10 centimeters away from you and you're pushing the R2 button, you should kill them. As well as if they want to come a bit more closer to you, you've got a good chance of killing them. But if they're 15 centimeters away or even 20, you probably want to pay for 400 to get a better chance of seeing loads of people that's 20 centimeters away from you, and you can push the R1 button in to give them a good old kick in the backside by shooting them to death if you want. Also, we have got this one, which is about the most important shotgun that can fire some powerful fire shotgun shells, which I have paid for, which I don't see why I haven't done exactly what I think I could have done, but we'll figure that out in a moment. Right, so you can fire some deadly powerful shotgun shells, which I haven't told you how much it was worth, because it was worth something, so I can't remember from the top of my head, so sorry about that. Next of all, which is this one right here, which is to do with the damage, again for the shotgun shells to hurt people badly, which is for 325 right there. Also, when I said about the final shotgun part, which allows you to have two new parts of the gun, which is your second one of the shotgun shells to do some damage to kill people with, which is involved to have it locked. So you have to pay for 325 for this one, and then you can pay for 325 for the other one if you want the damage to hurt people even more, if you really wish. Also, this one has been paid for, so I will get to that in a few seconds. But what that will do is basically allows the shotgun to fire the shotgun shells a bit more nastier for people to get bloody hurt badly. As well as another way of saying it, instead of having a gun going bang like that sort of sound, and you can pay for it, that is for 300 salvage there, for the shotgun to go bang like that, for you to do if you want. Also this one which is allows the shotgun to be a bit more steady up, as well as for you to pay 300 salvage, as well as the other one is locked, which you'll have to pay for after you paid the other one, which will be 300 salvage as well. So as you can see, the shotgun hasn't got that little round thing underneath. So what that means is that when you haven't paid for those two, which is this one and this one, the gun, when you're pushing the R2 button in, the gun will shake up a bit, especially if you're trying to aim for the chest or on the head, and you're pushing the R2 button in, the gun might fire up above the head, or if you're trying to shoot him in the nuts or something like that, and it fires straight onto the chest. Or if you're going for the chest and it shoots towards the hips and it misses, and so you might want to pay for this and this to be a bit more accurate than it ever was. Alright, so above you, pay for those, or just one of them for the time being, and then you'll have a better chance of having the most important gun to do a freaking good job of doing things. Also, this one's been paid for, which is reload speed, which is the bullets that go back into the gun. Alright, which is also 350 for you to pay for if you wish. And also this one allows you to have some more shotgun shells to be put into your gun, which is for 400, as well as it's for the salvage. Alright, so it is absolutely a marvellous job for you to do if you really wish. So if you really want it to be exactly how you like it, then that is absolutely fantastic for you to do. So that is that for you to know, but I'm probably going to keep that salvage, and with the bow I'm going to leave that for the time being, because we are going to move on out of that. And with the fast trail, you can only use the fast trail when you've got a camp that will look like a tent shape. Like if I come out for a minute and pull myself back a bit, or get the light to stand beside it, there you go. You'll see the shape of like a camp tent kind of symbol on there. So when you find one of those shapes of a tent around the campfire, it will say you can use fast travel to fast travel wherever you've been, but you haven't picked up all the pieces yet. But when you go to another camp that will look like a let me just go straight in here for a minute and go towards one of them that will be like this. It'll look like a bonfire shape, which involves you only using skill points and salvage. Alright, so it's probably best for you to use the tent one for you to have a better chance, but some places allows you to just use skills and salvage. Some of them will just allow you to use all three. Alright, with the skills, I will go through those in a little while. But first, right, also, we are going to go this way. And we'll be in some water. So you want to go this way. Right, also, you'll find this thing that's shut. You're thinking, how the hell do I open that? Well, you want to go straight into this machinery to open this door that's half open and half shut. You would have thought this thing would be up even higher, but no, it doesn't. Right, okay, so you got an elevator thing. There's all the way up there. But what we want to do is go down there. Right, so if I were you, go to this machinery and get Lara to push this by pushing square or X. Start off with.
The elevator is jammed.
And Lara says that. So our job is to smash it, basically. Right, so you want to go towards one of these cogs, but there's 4 of these. And also it's going to allow you to use your axe by pushing the square X and keep tapping it. In and out, in and out. Right, so we smash to pieces. That comes down. Just a bit. Just a bit.
I'm on the right track. Just need to figure out where
Right, press A or X to hop straight into this bit. And press A or X again and L3 up. So you can get Lara to climb all the way over it. Alright. Alright, next of all, you'll find this door. You can open it if you want. So you can go back around and around and around if you want by tapping the square X. And just keep tapping it to slam the door open. As you can now notice, that you can be exactly back where you were. Alright? But also, don't go down there because you can't go down there. Because you can't rip the door off. Alright? Because it's locked on the other side. Right, also, you will find a net here, which is to do with salvage. But also they've dangled on a net thing that you have to burn, which is going to give you some salvage. With 30 salvage for me. If you've been following,
pry those other parts loose.
Lara, stop talking, please. Right. So if you've been following along, you'll be having exactly the same sort of amount I've got, and you'll have the same sort of set of weapons and all the other bits and pieces. Also, like I said, with the green and blue box things, this is blue, which allows you to have your pistol with small bullets if you want them. Also, your book for your document,
Command to open.
which is right there. And also, what I would have said, that you can press the triangle or white to stop that talking, as well as you can read it yourself, or either just press the B or circle to stop that talking completely. Alright, right, first of all, what you want to do next is go.
Just need to loosen 3 more and that elevator will
Yeah,
fall.
yeah, it's just a minute. Right, what I would do if I were you, get a shotgun out and smash this down first. Alright, also there's more some shotgun shells if you want them. I don't need that because I'm up to 24. Right, also first of all, what you want to do is push the triangle, no, sorry. What you want to do is push the square or X and just push it once, wait for it to come up.
Come on.
And I was saying, come on. Right, you want to press AX and keep L3 up.
I can make this jump.
Press square or X. Right, that'll go up. And also what I meant to say, that when you're in that little hole, what you want to do is push L3 up and push the square and X together, or A and X together, for Lara to smack her axe into this thing. Right, same thing again. L3 towards the left side, press A and X, or X and square together, so Lara can smack that into this side. And then what you want to do is keep L3 towards the left side, and then press B or circle to Lara to hop straight in, and you'll find another salvage crate there. And also you'll find now that you run at the very top floor, for you to drop down that little hole with the shotgun, I just blew the hole through for you to reach all the way up here. Shut up, Lara, for a minute, please. Because if you didn't do all that, you wouldn't be able to get up here, alright? So there's your second one. So you want to tap square or circle, that's square or X, alright? Because like I said, that hole there, you wouldn't have got in there if you wasn't at the top floor on the 4th floor where I am, well, let's say if you didn't go all the way up here, so if you didn't get up there and shot that hole through, which is just through there, you won't be able to get to it. All right, so that's the other reason why you need to do that. But also, what you want to do, I'm thinking too far ahead here. What you want to do is hop straight on top of this ladder, climb all the way up so you can get to the opposite side of it where you find the 3rd one.
2 down.
Tap the square
2
X
to go.
and
Okay.
smack that
1 more to go.
and destroy that. Okay, and you should be able to find another salvage crate, I believe. It's either there or there. Let's hop back over it. I'm pretty sure I'm just thinking oh, no, I was right. So you want to be up here so you can burn this net down for some more salvage. But I'll tell you what, as it's being up there, paranoid. Go on. I know you're going to fall off. Yeah. That's the way to do it. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Alright. What you want to do is come down. And down. And go am I thinking too far ahead here? Or am I being absolutely stupid? It wants to be there we go. Of course, you want to be right here and push the button again to bring it down to the 3rd floor. Then what you want to do is come down the steps and climb on top of this thing. You'll find another salvage crate right there. And there's the final one. And then that will slam down to the ground for you to get all the way down there instead.
I think that did the trick.
And also there's 100 XP right there on the left hand side there that popped up for you to see. So now, what you can do now is come straight down. But also what you want to do is get your bar out and get your star. This is your 3rd one. Alright. Is anyone there? Did you hear what they just said there? Fuck this place, that's not very nice, is it? Right. Also, you'll find 2 guys over here. He can have a bow. He can have one because he didn't see me. So there's 40 XP from that guy and something from him. So what you want to do is grab some bits from him, which is going to be 4 arrows and 25 salvage. Also, what I'm going to do is go straight to this guy. He will give me 4 arrows as well and 11 salvage. Also, I can sense I have missed something. But also, you'll find a relic in a box, which is this one right here, for 500 salvage dead.
Another chow down.
Alright, so there's that one. know there's something that's bugging my mind. So, I know there's something. Oh, if I can stop laughing, hopping straight over. So, what we'll do is go back, because you want your other start right here. So there's your fourth. Then back down, because you might want to go round this side for some more salvage if you want in this great big locker. Like if you're going swimming, for example, and you want to put all your special wallet and your purse and your main special things that belongs to you. Also salvage crate here, because also I did grab 65 last time and another 15 there. And also your final stop, which is right here for your challenge, the 150 XP right there. Then what you want to do is go straight around towards here for some XP if you want. There's 20 XP there, and another salvage crate that you might want to grab 65 from. Also, you'll find a valve pipe. You want to hop straight in it by pressing A or X and keep L3 up, where you'll find the most important thing, which is the GPS cache. And there's also 1,000 salvage right there. And also before that, when you saw or heard Lara say, it was close to being from the Tomb Raider 2013 mod. Sorry. It was close to being like the old Tomb Raider games. The classic Tomb Raider games are Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3. That I said ages and ages ago. On a couple of recordings I did do. Saying about when you grab every single one of those GPS caches, Lara will say, which is exactly what she said, there's a note inside. But yeah, that was the other reason why I was going to leave that, because that is all your GPS caches, all grabbed hold of in every single bloody area of the whole game. Because as I said, when I've said about Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 games, that when you pick up an Uzi clips or some magnums or some large health pack or mini health pack or any other items you can pick up from every single kind of game on PS1 version, as well as me doing Tomb Raider 1 on my PS4 that I did on my YouTube channel, for you to know exactly how to do it, how to play it, and where things are and everything else basically. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that, seeing that, if you haven't already. So if you haven't seen it, then you better check on my YouTube channel and see if it's your kind of thing, because there's one person I know, there's Melanie Mack, and she's a fan of the old Tomb Raider games. And Tomb Raider 1 is always my best favourite, and she says exactly the same thing. Tomb Raider 1 is the top favourite. Right, anyway, so there is all your GPS caches with 3 out of 3 in this area. Also, what you want to do now is probably grab some brown box of the rifle bullets, even though I'm up to 120 there, as you may have seen. There, that's the maximum number I can carry, because I've been using some skills and stuff Also, your map here, 25 XP right there, on the left hand side there, for you to see. And also what you're going to do is hop straight back over. And that map there that I said, that should show you where the things are. Alright, but you don't need to now because you've got them all. Alright, so that's why I left that there, because you know exactly where they are and what's missing. But there's also one thing. You're wondering, what are you on about? Well, you'll find out in a minute. Because at the minute, as you can see on the right side of the screen, you can see that there is 93% with 1 camp, 2 documents out of 3, and 2 relics, 3 GPS caches, treasure map, and the challenge with 5 out of 5. Now you're wondering, why is it saying 2 out of 3 documents? Now there's only one way you can grab that, and the only way of grabbing that is to go through it. This is it, this is it, she says, this is it. Also some shotgun shells there. Even though I've got 1, so but also this is where it's going to get tricky now. So you might want to play aggressive, but also with some of the other things I've got, like the shotgun shells, for example. If you want to use the shotgun shells, like I've got them at the moment, but even though I haven't got them on at the minute, what you want to do is push the left D-pad just once. If you turn them off, if you want to turn them off, just push the D-pad once. Again, if you want them on, turn it again, and just keep doing it once every time when you get bored of using the same thing. But I'm going to use some 5 shotgun shells for this because it's going to get freaking messy. Also, I'm going to probably get some flames for the bow. I haven't got nothing else for the pistols and stuff. But yeah, like I said, this is going to get really freaking messy because you've got to get out of here. And also, with the final document that you want, it's up here. And you're wondering, I don't see a book, do you? But it's not a book that you're looking for. You'll get the document when you see the scene that's been finished. Alright?
These figures, warriors, they're in Himiko's tomb. They protected her.
So, Himiko.
And is this you? Were you some kind of general? You committed seppuku. But why?
Yeah, why, eh? Yeah, don't touch it, Lara. It's like a great big flicking knife, isn't it? What do you reckon? And also, that thing that Lara's got there, that's a roll. And now that's your document you're going to grab hold of. And you don't have to pick it up.
I have failed, my queen. The ritual was corrupted. The priestess knew only death could save her and took her own life.
Obviously she did,
now
didn't she?
The first and last queen lives a half-life. A soul in a decaying body. Her rage became the storms and will not stop while her soul is tied to this earth.
Right.
My storm guard are sworn to protect her. They must continue, but I cannot.
Well, so you can't, can he?
The
Typical.
soul is trapped in a decaying body. That's what's causing the storms. body in the ritual chamber. How the hell am I going to convince the others?
Yes, Lara, how are you going to do that? What do you reckon? How's you going to do it? Right, so you got the roll, and that is your document.
She's in the auto.
Shit!
And Lara says shit. Oh no. So, on the right hand side of the screen now, as I push the certain special button on my PS4, which will bring the bit of the thing that will show you on the right hand side that's the place of the area that we're in with 100% that will say right below the name of it, as was, like I said, about the document that was 2 out of 3. You've got 3 out of 3 now, as was when you don't look at a book for the document that should be a shape like this thing, you won't be able to see it because it's supposed to be a roll instead of a book, which doesn't make any sense to me. But I suppose it's another way of saying it's a piece of paper wrapped in a little twisty rolly thing that Lars picked up there. So there you go. You have got 100% on every single area, apart from one at the moment. Alright.
I've got to get out of here.
Right. And as Lars says, we got to get out of here. That's where it's shit. So, like I said, this is going to be a bit messy. A bit tricky. As long as you played it a load of times and you know exactly how to play it properly. But if you're a first time player, you might be having a bit of trouble. So I'll borrow you to exactly how I do it. If you want. Right, this place is going to blow up with 100 XP on the right and left side of that, and also you want to stand right behind it because there's going to be a fair few guys up here. Also, some might throw a detonator at you, or a guy that might be shooting some things at you. Also, you've got some fire, as in very, very bright colour for you to fucking see where people are. Oi! How do you freaking move? Oi! Hey. See? See what I mean? And that as well. So you've got to be fucking really careful with this. But also, if you do die and you get somewhere in the middle of fighting all these, the people that's dead, you won't be able to grab any salvage or nothing. There's 20 XP right there on the left hand side. One guy's burnt to pieces. And so's he, there's another 20 there. And also, explosion, fire and everything else, look, it's all kicking off. And also, like I said, when the flames are there, you can't freaking see a bloody thing. So that's why I'm trying to stay down here and wait until the flames die out. As well as that freaking not blowing me to pieces. Also, what you can do is hit the barrel if you want. And stop him. There's 40 XP right there. My turn. Also, there's a guy that's going to be chucking explosives. He can blow himself to pieces. Also, this guy can have an explosive with R1. And if you watch the right bit on the screen, right on the side, if you watch the white patch, it's going down a bit slowly. And also, when I push the square in, which is what you can do with your X, the white patch will go up. And also, it's gone down a little bit, as well as you can see 94 sitting on there. It's going down slowly. So like I say, you want to be very careful, but if you want to play aggressive, then keep pushing the R2 in. And keep it pushed in. But I like to play sensible with it. Run away, chicken. He can have one of them. He didn't die. Someone's shooting from somewhere. Ow! Uh-oh. That's what I mean, see? When you die somewhere around there, you won't be getting all the bullets and stuff from other people you killed. So you should be right now, because this bit's going to come across now. Yeah, see? That bit will increase. So still, like I said, with the white patch that's on the right hand side there, it's going down slowly. Ah, he ran away. You see him run away? Get up, you lazy git. He's at it. Come on. Oh, did you see him do that? Oh. Shut off. There we go. And like I say, once those people are dead before you die and pick up all the pieces, those pieces will disappear. There's 8 bullets, 8 arrows there, and 21 salvage from that guy a while ago. 6 bullets for the rifle and 25 salvage there. And that guy there. The guy that was over there, right? It's gone over it in the flames. 15 bullets for the rifle and 15 salvage from that guy there. And so you just have to be very careful. 7 arrows and 15 salvage. Got down there, which is another 15 for the rifle and 28 salvage, I think. Either it was, I'm pretty sure it's 28 instead of 20. So if you've been following along, you'll roughly have the same things what I've got. Like when I'm making the colour change like this, where I'm doing that is using L1. So you should be able to use that if you've been following along, or if you've been playing it before and you know exactly how it works and what I mean by exactly how I'm saying things at the minute. That's fantastic. But also, if you don't, what that does when you're holding L1 and bringing the colour changes up in a different colour, which will allow you to find things a bit more easier. And what I mean by that is that you'll find some boxes, your books, your documents, your relics, and all sorts of things. Also, there'll be a slope down it, so you want to press X and square, or X and A together with L3 up, so I can smack that axe into that stony gravelly bit there. Same thing again, push A and X and square together with L3, so I can hop straight over the top of that wooden bit over there, and I can keep whacking that axe into that stony bit, and I will get a light stick up back again, so you don't have to push the square X and hold it in yourself that long. So I'll do it myself. And also, like I said, if you can't see where you're going, use L1 if you want, so you can get a little bit of an idea which direction you're going. With Lara doing that, just a little stick there. But also, that like I said, with L1, you will be able to find something that's in the dark, even though I haven't walked quite close enough to it. Can you see? There's a box there hiding away, and I haven't even moved towards it. When I hold that L1 in, it's over there. It's hiding over there. See? So the skill that does that will allow you to find it even easier. And also, Reyes is talking on the on the microphone.
What's happening?
Savage, there's 15 there.
We're under attack. We need help. Damn it. No.
Oh
I've got to
no.
get back there.
Yeah, Lara, you got to get back there. Why is that? Well, I know why. If you know, that's fantastic. But if you don't, then there's a good explanation for that. Right, so there's 100 XP right there. Right, also you got some string and one of these little twisty little things again. So you want your bow back out and push R1 with L2 pushed in, and then zip your way down by pressing A or X. And also find some guys over here as well. So you want to take these guys out in a headshot. And we move. Oh, that was a shit shot. Right, there was 20 XP on the last guy. Oh, that guy just freaking can have one as well. So there's 20 XP right there. Right, so now what you might want to do is find where the people are. Sometimes people falls off, some people don't. Depends on how you shoot. There's 4 arrows and 21 salvage or 19 salvage. I'm pretty sure it's 19. Also, if you've been firing a load of bullets and stuff, you find a brown box for your rifle, which is giving me back up to 96. So that's alright, because I did have 120, if not no more. How many have I got for the shotgun? 22. I'll tell you what, I'll leave that, because you can find some more. Also, Jonah's talking. Where's? And also, I'm going to pick those two up. That's why I've done that. And also, there's some guys around the Raven. And also, don't forget, previously I did grab all the rope ascend up. So you can push L2 towards the left and hold the square in, or X, and keep it in. And keep that L3 towards the left side and just keep pushing it. And then I'll do that. And also, there's some shooting stuff going off. And we're ending up back in the beach, which is the shipwreck. We're heading back there now. Also, there's some sparklers or fireworks or whatever they are flying up in the sky there. And I was zipping all the way down and back to the boat. There's the boat. And where Reyes is. She's over there. And also,
Reyes, you're hurt.
Also last time we saw Sam and Reyes last time.
Thanks. Seriously, I thought that was it for me.
There's no sign of them.
What happened?
During the attack,
Rolf.
Whitman took Sam and they disappeared.
He's taken her back to Matthias.
Oh
Should
dear.
have listened. I should have listened.
So what's our next move?
The boat's fixed now. We should get help.
I bet they thought that too.
Look, you were right about Whitman,
You've
but
seen the storms they target
See what I
any
mean?
craft that comes near. There were scientists here during World War II, and they believed the storms were controlled by something in a ritual chamber near the monastery. Look, I don't have all the answers, but Sam being taken, I know it's linked. And if we try to leave here without understanding why, then we'll all die.
Dun dun dun.
Just like the pilots. Just like Roth.
Look, whatever's happening here, Laura deserves a shot.
we can't go back to their stronghold. It'd be suicide.
They won't take her there. They'll take her to the ritual chamber. We can use this inlet to get closer. Look, I know you want to get home to your daughter. Believe me, I do. But the fight's not over yet. I'm not asking you to believe, Reyes. I'm asking you to trust.
Yes, Reyes. Trust her.
Okay, let's get this thing in the water.
Alright then. So,
Whenever you're ready to go, come aboard.
last time when we was at the shipwreck, we did have Sam, Jonah, Reyes, and Whitman. And there's only Jonah, Reyes and Lara. So Sam's gone as well. And Reyes says about Whitman. Should have listened. Yeah, don't trust Whitman. So Whitman has took Sam to Matthias, and so we're gonna have to freaking find him, aren't we? But still, don't trust Whitman. He's a grass and he's an idiot. And also, with the shipwreck place, we have got everything all grabbed hold of. As you may have seen on the right hand side, there's 100% of the shipwreck place, with everything that is already been put there. Alright, so that is probably where we are going to leave it here for today. But before I do, I am going to go straight to the camp first, which is going to be on fast travel first of all, which is at the bottom side of the screen. That you'll find loads of tents shapes in there, which I'm going to read out, as well as explain to you that there is some things where you should be exactly the way and where I am, which is on the first one on the left hand side, which will be saying Crystal Forest, which will be up to 100%. Next one along, I'm pushing L3 towards the right, and this is the second part of the Crystal Forest, which is 100%. So those two are linked up together as well as 100%. All done with everything there, as you can see, with the camps and documents and races and GPS caches and treasure maps and tombs and the challenge thing there. Next one along, Mountain TEMPLE, 100%, with everything sitting right on the right hand side there. And there's only one bit for that one. There's the mountain village, is up to 100%, with all the camps and documents and GPS caches, relics, tombs, and two of the challenges. And also the second part of the same bit of that as well. All of those are there with 100%, with a BASEAPPROACH, that's up to 100% there. Another one, Mountain BASE, 100% there for that one. BASEEXTERIOR, that's up to 100% there. Shantytown, that is up to 100% there, with all the camps and documents and relics and GPS caches and tombs and two of the challenges done. Also there's a second part of that one as well, that's all up to 100% because it's all linked up together. Next of all, which is the GEOTHRMAL and covers, that's up to 100% there, with all the GPS caches and stuff there. Also Cement Forest, or it's pronounced as even as MSUMPIT Forest, that's all up to 100% there. And also the shipwreck is in one bit, up to 100% there, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen. Also there with the place that we were in just a minute ago, so it's up to 100% there. And so that is all that. And also with the skills that there is 3 of these. As you can see in the middle of the screen, there's 3 different kinds of one that will look like a mountain, one in the middle will look like a shape of a head, one with a knife. And also if you look in the middle of the screen, it will say 5 out of 7, which is 7 skulls there is in total. There in the middle there is 8 of those, but there's only 3 that's been selected so far, as well as 7 out of 9 of them that has been done so far. But next time I will go through those and possibly go through the salvage again, but probably I'll do that somewhere on the next recording after that been dealt with or stuff like that. Yeah, so I hope this all helps, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take care.